Greetings everyone, this is Imatek from Ima Recreation. We have been seeing series of old traditional games, especially using one board, how many games you can play across the world. So today I am going to start with this very familiar Ludo board, but using this you can play at least 5 different ancient games as per my still incomplete, but this time I have done some proper research. And I am going to start with Aztec time, or Mayans played New Mexico time of games, Patioli. So there is a game called Patioli. You can play using the same game board. You will leave the middle line. Middle line is anyway colored differently. Then closer home, we will play Pachisi. How to play Pachisi? It's even played in Akbar's time and all that by kings, and popularly believed it's played in Mahabharata also. So we will come closer and play Pachisi. And we will also use the same board to play Pagade. Okay, then we will come little closer to the centuries and we will try to play Ludo. And there is another version of Ludo which is called Yuchakas or Yukas. I don't know how to pronounce it, but Royal Navy played it. It's a modification of Ludo. So this is the pure form of recreation. In olden days all generations used it. I think we could also use it. So I will start with the gameplay. I will try again 5 minutes, 5 games. Don't worry, I am not going to play the full game. So Ludo you are all familiar with. So it's a Ludo board, and if we extend it, it is Pagade. Okay, first we will start with Ludo. As you all know, 4 coins, 4 players, roll the dice based on the number you get. You need a 6 to start. Based on the number you get, you move your coin like this. Then anti-clockwise, go full round. And you will only go inside your house. Whoever gets all the 4 coins inside, they are the winners. And you can, and these are all safe places, are the forts. Forts are all safe places where there is a X, and there you cannot take others' coin, but you can cut. Suppose your opponent's coin is here. Suppose your coin is here and your opponent's coin is here. Your opponent coin is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can take your opponent and opponent will go home. So that is how it is played. Whoever gets all the 4 coins inside first, they are the winners. These kind of games, they are not only race and dice games, but they are also race and dice strategy war games, because you take your opponent. Okay. And as usual, in all the dice games, and researchers call them as backgammon type of games, but all race and dice games or race and dice strategy games, the rare numbers you repeat it. So for example, 1 is a rare number, you can play again. 5 is rare, you can play again. 12, play again. 6, you can play again, like that. So that is Ludo for you guys. And how Yukas derived from Ludo, it's believed to be played by Royal Navy. Okay, when they travel from British soil to Indian soil, Chennai, whatever, they used to play this game, it seems. So they used to play, it's all World War time and all that, they used to play as a war strategy game, especially the collaboration and all that. So in that case what happens is, it's a 2 teams or 4 players, opponents are partners. Okay, so usually partners coins will be like opposite colors. See, green and red, red and green, like that. So black and yellow, yellow black, like that. So it will be like opponents will be partners. So partners can form a blob. For example, one partner's coin is there, other partner's coin comes here, and it can form a blob. A blob can be taken only by another blob. Okay, as individual coin cannot take a blob, and a blob can only cut another blob, like that. Okay, and individual coin cannot move forward with a blob. And if you get a number, you can move your partner's coin also. So that makes the game interesting and more strategic and all that. So we have seen 2, Ludo and Yukas or Yuchakas we have seen. Now Pagade is nothing but the extension. Okay, again it is believed to be played in Mahabharata. Again Mahabharata, whether it is Pagade or Pachisi, that itself is a little bit of a discussion. But there is another theory which says in Mahabharata none of these board games are played. It's actually the normal dice game. But anyway, I am not going there. But Pagade is the extension. We have seen this Pagade board in many of the Mahabharata scenes. So in Pagade you have to go around, because there is 3 more. Okay, you have to go around. It's a full length all over. Then we will come back. Okay, so that is another thing. And in Ukkas, when you get the same number, you move 4 times, like backgammon. Okay, so 6 and 6 means you will move 4 times 6, 6. And hope you all know how to use this dice. If you, in this dice it is 6 and 3, we won't call it as a 9. You can move one coin for 6, another coin for 3. Okay, or you can move one coin for 9, up to you. So that is where the strategy comes in. Okay, so now we have seen all the documented games. Now I will go to Pachisi. So we have seen Ludo, we have seen Ukkas, we have seen Pagade. Now Pachisi. Pachisi, the only difference as far as I know is the same board like Pagade, but instead of dice, because in this dice maximum you will get is up to 12, and you take in the face value of numbers. Okay, you will, so this will be 12, this will be 9, this will be 7, this will be 10. Okay, and you move, you will get 4 and 4 8, again you move 4 4 4 4 many times, 5, like that you will get, you will take it as face value. Whereas in Pachisi you will use the shells. Okay, I will just explain the shells also. So if you do this, I hope you can see 1 2 3, 3 mouth up, it is 3. So again here the values are different actually. So 1 is a rare one to get. So 1 is usually considered either as Pachisi or as Das. Okay, so up to you. So I am going to consider 1 as Das. Das means 10. 1 as 10. 1 is open is 10. 2 open is only 2. 3 open is 3. 4 open is 4. And 5 open is actually Pachisi. 5 into 5, 25. 25 is Pachisi. Okay. So either 1 is 10, 5 is Pachisi, or people use little alternate also. I will just tell you all the number schemes, but I am going to use 1 as 10, 5 as Pachisi, and 6 closed. Usually 6 closed will be considered as 6 open, right? 6 open is usually considered as 6 only, or sometimes 6 is even treated as 35. Okay, we will not use that number scheme. And 1 and all 7 is 14. So 1 is 10, 5 is 25, which is Pachisi, and 6 is again I use that as 6 only, and all 7 open is 14. So when you try to play like this, you can only move when you get 1, or in the other game we said we can move for 6. Here you can move for 1 or 25. So that is the only difference as far as I know, and you can even play with 6 also. Okay, I will just give you the number schemes. So there is one number scheme where they say 0 is 25. 0 is like everything closed. Everything closed. If you use 6 tiles, everything closed is 25. 1 is thus. 2, 3, 4, 5 is 2, 3, 4, 5 only. You will not repeat it. 6 is 6. That is one number scheme. There is another number scheme where you play with 7 of them. 7 of them. 0 is 7. 1 is 10. So 1 is 10 is consistent in 2 number schemes. Okay. 2, 3, 4 is same. 5 is 25, 6 is 35, 7 is 14. So that is another number scheme. So why 25 is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 23, 24, 25 you will reach your opponent's home. So that is 25. 25 will make it faster. So and there is another number scheme where 0 is 6, 1 is 10, 2, 3, 4 is same, 6 is 25, 5 is 25, 6 is 12. So consistently 1 is 10, 5 is 25 is consistent. So we will use that. We either use 1 or 6. So when you play like that, the game will get over fast. That is Pachisi. So all these are more or less documented games. Okay, now I am going to use the same board to derive Patoli. Patoli is Aztec games or Mayan games. Not much documentation is available. And I do have one reference which I used. It is the game of Patoli in ancient Mexico, and it's probably Asiatic origin. Okay, it's by E.B. Taylor. It's a very old document. I read it from one of the museum archives. Okay, so from there I am going to derive Patoli. Patoli, whatever may be the differences, every board, every archaeologist agreed that board is similar, okay, but the middle one is not there. It's only 2 lines like this and 2 lines like this, and there are 52 squares, and middle there are 4 squares. Okay, that is the board, and there is a like 2 x's here, there is 2 triangles here, just one below, and two triangles here also, and this is shaded. Okay, so my understanding is, and archaeologists also agree, it is a two-player game. Why it is two-player game? Because they took only two set of coins. Some rules says, you win when you get 3 in a row. 3 in a row is not possible because there are only 2 boards. But I believe, when you get all the 3 out of it, 2 times maybe. So this is 6 men and 6 women. Like that, when you try to play, it's only the coins, it's not women and men or something like that, because I am using this as men and this as a woman to distinguish. So they are just coins like blue and red stones and all that, and it is played with 5 seeds. Okay, so my understanding, that is the difference, and how coins move also may be different. So what we know for sure, it is played with 5 beads, and one side will be whole and that will be 1, and the other side will be no hole. So just for distinction, I am going to use the shells only. So when you use that as a patoli thing, what happens is, so they actually keep the coins like this. Okay, and I was told again, the archaeologists tell that it is a gambling game. Okay, so you keep actually here the 6 coins, and you keep your booties or the lot which you are betting here. Okay, so this guy keeps it here, that guy keeps it here, like that. So usually there will be 6 precious things. It could be anything. That's what they say. We will play. We will just understand the rule. We don't, gamble. We call that as a winning or points or like that. So we throw. So here also it is somewhat similar. One open is 1, 2 open is 2, 3, 4 and 5. Everything closed is 6. Something like that. Everything closed is 6 or double or 10. You can even treat it as 10. That will be closer to Indian way of playing. Everything closed is 10 like that. And you can repeat 1 and 10. Something like that. And you put your coin only for 1. So there could be 2 ways of playing. So for example, you start here. You go all around. You come back in your own track and you get out of it. And they are also saying you can cut each other here. Okay, so in the middle you can cut each other. That could be one way of playing. Just go. It becomes a racing game. And I am not sure whether you get 1 by 1 out or all the 6 out. All the 6, at least some strategy will be there. And definitely you can cut each other only here, something like that. And when your coin reaches the special spot, which is the 2 triangles or the 2 x's which is here, or if you reach the point by exact numbers, maybe you will get 1 booty from the opponent. Okay, and when you get one of your coin out, again you will get 1 booty from the opponent. Again, when you cut one of your opponents, for example, your coin is here, your opponent coin is here. When you get 1, 2, 3, you will cut your opponent's coin. Then the opponent goes home. Then you might get a booty there. So that is how it